Well, hello and welcome back. Today, we're going to attempt another go at the startup difficulty of Rise of Industry here. Just make sure that everything is set up correctly. That's fine, hard difficulty, and... well, let's see how we go here. Okay. Let's see what we've got here to deal with. So, we've got a toy store as our level 3 store of choice. Okay, so that's not too bad. Marbles could possibly be a good one to go for there. We do have a lot of flat ground, which makes things a lot nicer here. So, let's see here. There are no resources available, so we'd have to be a bit careful. We got access to fish. So that's it, which, yeah, isn't really worth it to bring it from over there. Okay, so it might be worth it to look into other things. So stuffing's fairly easy to make, but that's a tier 1. So is wooden trains, which is easy enough to make. Marbles, we need glass and dye, which we can do. So we don't have access to plastic. Dolls, yeah. Actually, if we go for dolls, it's 130%, 61.51k. We need stuffing and light fabric. Light fabric is made from fibers and dye, and yeah. And we can also move into the marbles. It'll also allow me to move later on into the dollhouse. Okay, that is a solid stretch we're going for here. So, let's take a look at the text and see here. Toys are trying to get towards a doll, so stuffing we would need stuffing. And that also unlocked the prerequisite cotton. We'll also go back over to logistics administration. We'll grab the urban roads, might be a good one. While that's going, we can start research for the other things here. So on toys we can go for, went with stuffing, so we're going straight for dolls, which means we're going to need light fabric, which that is quite a bit to get there. Okay, cotton, yeah, we can sell cotton there, but it's not worth it to sell that, so at least some basic processing makes it worth it somewhat. Berries, yep, okay. So, we need 7 per 15 days and produces 2 every 15 days, so we need about 3 stuffing factories here. Cool. And 3 fields. Yeah, that should do it. So the very basic, we'll put a headquarters. Put this down right here. So we claimed Helston. So factories. Toy factories will go 1, 2, 3 toy factories. Go straight over to a farm, plantation. If this is right, we just need 3 fields here. That should do it. And then we need 1 per field, so we need a water siphon. No, not siphon. A water well. That should be more than enough to do it. And so if everything is done correctly here, if we set this up, all destinations going to here. Accent 2, we'll do that for all of the toy factories. And we can set up the toy factories as well to meet demand at the toy store, we should see this running. I think I don't need anything else. This should be fine. Might also be worth to research other things. Okay. That's starting off straight away. So we still got good 2 to 3 million. So while that's going on, let's see about fibers are not really being sold. So yeah, we could also start looking into toy furnitures, but for now, I might actually need to go to air purifier. Takes 60 days, but should be fine. So let's see how things run. So we got the air purifier research, which is what I wanted, so we can actually come over to here. We got air purifier. Perfect. Now we just need to add this onto here and say max sent 2 min kept fun. That should be fine to be able to provide what we need here. But this will actually purify the air from these factories, so that should be good. This is all within a very short range getting towards the toy store, so our profits should be fairly decent at the moment. So it's looking good. It's slightly in the positive. It takes a little bit to earn any money, but which is fine. Well, let's give this a go. I think we might have enough to be able to get us through this. So 2.35 million will get you your 66 stuffing. Cool. For now, we will say turn these ones off and send them to the contract. And hopefully we have enough to be able to keep us afloat while this is going on. Because it's just the next town over, so this could be worth it. Oh, nice. Nice, that worked out. Perfect. Okay, cool. So we should have some more in here, so we can go back and turn on the delivering it back down to the toy store, and should get us back to the good profit. But we did get a decent amount. Not sure if it was really worth it to do it this way, that way, but this worked out. Okay, let's see if we can start heading towards marble production here. No, wait, the doll production. Yeah, that's what I'm still working towards. Marble production is actually a bit cheaper in the way, because all we need to get is glass, which would need coal. Oh. Yeah, no. Could be worth going for the toy. No, if we go toy furniture, because we need that for the dollhouse as well. So that's the only thing that needs to be researched. Cool. And we need 7 every 15 days. It produces 2 every 20 days. So we need about 4 every 10 days. So 4 toy factories. Either way, we need to get research first. Oh, perfect. 49 stuff in Helston. That's going to be done post haste, and it's actually the best one we could hope for here. Assuming we're going to get this, we might as well just turn these all off and set them all to send them to Helston here. Cool. That gives us a nice, decent profit without having to spend a lot on, well, truck fees. Okay. And we also got the toy furniture being produced. We'll wait until we get the contract done before we build this up, so shouldn't take too long. Perfect. That's another nice healthy chunk. Okay. with that done, let's start building up another toy factory to produce what I'm after here. One, two, three, and oh. Two, three, and four. You're going to be making toy furniture. This is not going to be perfect, but it'll be slightly under demand, so that's good. And then we're going to need a gatherer of a lumberyard right here. Three. Okay, it's good. That should be fine. Then we can just set the destination for all of these to be max sent to. Oh, there's one more destination we can actually put here. So demolish that now. That's fine until we can get more destinations, factories. This is okay. And because of how close these are to the toy store here, we should be in a fairly similar situation to what stuffing is it in. Cool. So hopefully that's enough wood being produced to be able to supply everything. We're profiting. Last month we have 414k. 90k profit, so that's good. Yeah, it's going to fluctuate between profiting and not profiting every month, but overall it is a profit. We take a look at budget overview. Total income the last 3 months. Been good. Products sold 722. Total expenses, yeah. We're getting about 30-ish K a month or so, but that is good. And you save up some more money to start researching the next thing. Okay, what might be a good one is to get basic distribution so we can get some more destination slots on our farmers, gatherers, and factories. So we can get our 4th toy factory up and running to improve our profits a tiny bit better. Gonna have to lose out on a couple of months of profit, but should be fine. Okay, there we go. We can get one more toy factory here and add that to the destination of the lumber. So we should be good in that regard. Also, it looks like we're still building up wood. So let's just sell us excess wood. So destination, because I know the hardware store wants wood, but we want a minimum kept of 8. So we can, because our main priority is feeding the toy factories. Any excess wood can be sold off, which is still slightly profitable with that, but that's just for the excess wood. I'm going to do a quick thing here. We're going to move where the lumberyard is. So it's over here. With the harvesters over there. So this should still do the trick here. Still do the same thing, but it's not as bad. I think I can start researching towards $1 and still be in the positive, so we'll start researching towards that. It's going to take a long time to get there, but it's going to be worth it. So about 2 million, and we'll see how it's like when we get there. That took a bit of time, but now we've got the doll research, so we're able to produce dolls. But we did lose quite a bit of money in the process of doing that, and yeah. Helston is also able to be advanced up to the next size town, which looks like we're going to be going for the clothing store because, well, we already have everything else necessary to, or a lot of that stuff that's necessary for that. But for now, we need to earn more money and not take a without taking out a loan to be able to pay for this. So that's fine. We're looking fairly decent. So yeah, without the R&D costs, we should be able to earn back some money very quickly. Okay, this might be risky, but I think I have enough to be able to get some doll production up and running. So what we're going to need to do is add few textile factories here. So we'll go 2, 3, and 4 textile factories, if this is correct. 1 for fibers, 1 for dye, 1 and 2 for light fabric. Then we can set the toy factory to be 2 of these toy factories to be producing dolls. Okay. And we're still going to need berries, so we're going to need a plantation. With I think just 1 field to be able to afford do this, which doesn't leave us with a lot of money. Okay, before we do anything else, let's just set these back to making stuffing. We won't edit those. We'll get... Oh, there's probably going to be a mistake here. No, that's right. I didn't need a second textile factory here for the light fabric at the moment. That gives me a bit more overhead for costs here while we gain things up and running. So the water wheel. Can put water over there. Destination of dyes to over here. Oh, we also need to send water over to this textile factory here as well. Okay. Textiles will max at 4. These should still be fine. Destination. Cool. Textiles, you make your way over to this one here. And same from the dyes, go over to there. So it's not much, but it should still do the trick. And we'll just wait until we start making like fabrics before we switch the slowly start switching these 2 toy factories over to producing dolls. Okay, I think it might be the right time to switch these over to dolls. Demand. And demand. So we need stuffing and light fabric. Okay. The same floor over here. Not sending to the toy store. You're going over to the doll factories. Cool. Hopefully the toy furniture is going to be enough to keep us above board for this. At least until we can start selling the dolls. Okay, doll production is up and running. Yeah, I know you're lacking items, but that's okay. It's going to take, what, 35 days to do this. Producing that. Nice. Oh, that's looking like a good amount of profit. I think I have enough that I kind of come across a pollution problem that the water is not being produced fast enough to be able to keep it supplied. So what we're going to do is go for plus 2 more additional land harvesters. That should help out because then we can place another water well here to be able to deal with that. Because yeah, you can see massive cloud of pollution right here. The air purifier kind of barely keeping it at bay. And also having another water harvester will allow me to have another, well, air purifier, so it should be fine. Okay, got extra land harvester. And so that should allow me to add another harvester on here, which will allow be an initial investment up front. And because of how much we're earning, I'm pretty sure I can support another air purifier right. Here's what I'm thinking. So all I'll need to do is go over here, say destination of to the air purifier. That with minimum kept of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that should help out and clear up this pollution here. I think I have enough of a backlog to be able to safely build up a couple more things here. I'm thinking another 2 toy factories here. And 1 last textile factory. Cool. So, just going to set these up, which they are actually already set up. So this textile factory, you're going to be sending not to those toy factories, to these ones. Yeah, you're going over there. Stuffing, well, we've got extra coming in. So we'll send them over to these ones over here. And that should be, oh, textile factory needs to send its lot over to here. And so does a dye factory. with that, we should be able to almost fully supply the toy store with what it needs. Almost. So let's see how everything goes, because we did have enough of a backlog to start building things up there. Hopefully we'll still be in the positive here as things go around, because it was a bit on the iffy side about what to do there, but should be good. Yeah, at least until these guys start producing. It looks like we're in a pretty decent position at the moment, being able to get like some profit each month at least. Not sure if it's worth it to go for 4 toy factories producing dolls. No, it's not. It's unprofitable because we've got excess dolls here in pretty much just about every factory, so that's an issue. That is really biting to my profit margins here. So I think it might be better if I just remove one of these overall and let the rest just handle it. That'd be better profit margins, because then that's just slightly under what is needed. So I'm happy with that. So it should be better profit margins for us here, but this is good. I think this is a good, strong starting point to go from here. So I think I'll just call it yeah, because it's all about just going slow and steady with startup and making sure you have your margins just being very tight and going for good stuff. Because there's no way you could start off with like raw resources going on here. Saying that they're not profitable at all. Like going with the tier 1 stuff, yeah, they're kind of somewhat profitable, but you start moving your profits with the higher tier stuff. Like each of these dolls are selling for about 61.51 thousand or units worth. So however many that is actually, so that's pretty decent. So we can call it, and everything else is just running out nicely. It might not be necessary for how the air purifiers, but I feel the expense is worth it just to keep the truck costs down. But hey, it is what it is. So we'll just call the end here. So that, I'm going to say thank you all for watching. If you liked what you see, then you can always comment, like, subscribe down below. And if you want to, you could also come join me over my Discord or my Twitch. I stream every day over on twitch.tv/expert12 every Monday through Friday. And that, thank you all again for watching. Have a wonderful day, and it's Expert12 signing out. See ya.